Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 27, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Now at the plate, Miguel Almanzar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Miguel Almanzar.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Batista will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Lifted in the air to right field. Dickens is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. At the knees, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the designated hitter, Orlando Merced. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Orlando Merced.
Way in front of that fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now batting, Greg Burgos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Greg Burgos.
Hey guys, RN, I'm not gonna lose my mic, but please enjoy the live stream.
Fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this is taken in for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Billy Clark.
In now, Billy Clark, and he fouls this one off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 0-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Batting seventh,
standing in now, Michael Holton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
Darren Cortez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now at the plate, Aldo Nieve.
leading off for Akron.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Aldo
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The right fielder, number 34, Miguel Almanzar.
Into the box, Miguel Almanzar, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
The batter. Center
Ready
fielder,
for another chance? Tim Isaacs. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in to try it again, Yandy Diaz, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right. We move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Striding in once again, Orlando Merced. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Merced.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting. Left fielder.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Clark. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Holton. He reached on a single in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Batista has a play. 2 down. Standing in, Darren Cortez.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Cortez.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Aldo Nieve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Almanzar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll step off. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Into the box now, Tim Isaacs. And the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready with the 0-2. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Orlando Merced. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Billy Clark, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Michael Holton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Darren Cortez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Rickard's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready once again, Aldo Nieve is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting.
In now, Miguel Almanzar. Hit back toward the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Lifted in the air to center. Batista into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Yandy Diaz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. The Bay Sox used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 27 notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Adam Pletko is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First with victorious face-off. 4 runs on
coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series. Number 27 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Settling in now, Manuel Campillo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Coming to the plate now, Ryder Jones. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ryder Jones.
No balls and a strike to count. For the current campaign, Jones has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Batting sixth, catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Angel Lorenz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Cairo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Tom Jamison. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Manuel Campillo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Escalona. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First offering on its way. One down the first baseline. To his left, Riggin. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Gorward. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Ryder Jones up next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Jones, 23 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Justin Hall. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Angel Lorenz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. Ready for another chance? Javier Cairo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Tom Jamison. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Jamison is retired, 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Campillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Andres Escalona. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it. So
1-1-1.
Ground ball right side. Riggin fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding in once again, Bill Harris. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bill Harris.
And the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. towards second. And there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Dorward. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So coming to the plate, Ryder Jones. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Justin Paul.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Rickards under it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now, Angel Lorenz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Batista. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. Ready once again, Javier Cairo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Up.
Popped him up. Riggin moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Jamison. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Campillo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. David Batista takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Bowie Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 27 with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on. Chad Bell, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Castro shading to his right. 2 gone. So stepping in, Chad Huffman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
In there, strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bill Pena. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Bill Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one. Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now in the box, Timothy Bush. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. First baseline. To his left, Riggin. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Steve Abraham, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way.
That's up.
And he fouls this one off. Castro might try to make a play on it, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Tejada scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And Bowie is out in front, 1-0. So striding in, Charlie Wyatt took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
Charlie Wyatt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Batista. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Into the box, number 82. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1-for-4 with a double in the ball game last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Sammy Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Vasquez Stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. High pop-up. Marquez over to his left, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Haney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopper to short. And there's one down now. Striding in once again, Luis Urban comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he sets him down swinging. Luis Urban becomes out number 2 this inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Leading off the inning, Bill Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Timothy Bush. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Abraham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 0-1. Up! Popped him up. Castro is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 15 up, 15 down to start the... Leading off the inning, Charlie Wyatt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Bobby Haney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Castro has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Luis Urban.
Center fielder, number 12, Luis Urban.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Rickard. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Chad Huffman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 8th inning coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 5-0. Leading off the inning, Bill Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Count remains at 0-2.
2-2-2.
Down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, Steve Abraham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Tejada is there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Charlie Wyatt, runner in scoring position with two gone. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
One ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. Digging in to try it again. Number 82 is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 27 earns his 5th winner of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the
What is up, guys? Nerdy Boy Nick here. And today, as you can see, I was playing my Road to the Show. I finally talk because, you know, I feel like it was the right time. I almost got a no-hitter and I gave up that one hit. But look, we've been on the roll. We're already 5-0 for our pitching record. We won 5 games. We haven't lost any games. Well, my guy hasn't lost any games. But the whole team, I think we're 13-12. Look, we're almost finished this season. I only went through 1 month already. But this month goes by fast because I don't pitch like every day. So we're gonna have to go to our next appearance. We're gonna go to the bullpen. Let's see what we work on. I kind of feel like working on this velocity.
That boy. Good job.
Let's play this next game. 5 wins, 0 losses. I got 0 saves. Innings pitched. I've pitched 42 innings. ER. I got 1 error. 1 error. 49 strikeouts rate. My ERA is .21. Look at that. I'm like the hottest pitcher right now. Let me turn that off because you guys can hear echo.
Continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up.
Let's do this.
Number 27 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties.
Hitting nothing. I striked him out.
And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now batting, Miguel Almanzar. He will lead this one off today.
I strike these guys out, man.
Popped him up. In comes Rickard.
Oh, that was in.
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing
Never
baseball.
seen a ball
Don't
bounce
try
like
to do
that.
more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there. As he
I got one guy around base.
Nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And he'll try to get that run.
Guy's trying
third,
to
but this one
freaking
gets fouled.
bunt.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4
Don't bunt.
over their last 6 games.
This guy doesn't know
Thanks,
that he
Matty.
can't.
This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series.
This guy wants
swing
to
game
bunt.
here, you'd like to win
He's not
3
going to
out
be
of
able to
4.
bunt.
I know it, you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Pop up.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first
Behind
2
home
games,
plate, the
you can
catcher.
live with dropping the third
Got it.
game of the set, but you don't
We got
want
1 out.
to end this
Still,
2-2.
we got a man
You
on
work too
second
hard
base.
early to not win this series.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them.
Come on,
This
I
is
could have
gonna
been
be
in
a
there.
pitcher's duel. Both these guys can
Oh,
execute
I didn't mean to throw that
and
pitch.
have a chance to go deep in this game and
Oh,
turn it
it's
over
well
to
worked
the bullpen.
out.
Somebody
Struck
is gonna
out
have
for
to get that
fastball.
big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
So
1-1. Popped it up.
High in the air.
Behind home plate.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alfredo Ferreira. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ferreira is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star.
I think I faced the Rubber Ducks.
Sort of on the fringe right now, currently third in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based
Strike
on
out.
the fan vote, and he has a
The
chance
0-2.
to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Outside
so
the
they
box.
get a man to second here in the opening half
Nice.
inning. But stepping in, Greg Burgos. He went deep in the contest last night.
Wait, oh, I wasn't pitching that time.
There's a swing and a high pop-up.
Pop up
Riggin
to first
there
base.
for it. One away.
I was gonna go for it, but he had it, so I was good.
Digging
If it's in my, if it's in my area, then I'll go get it.
Take his first cuts here.
Cavazos.
Curveball look at here for strike one.
Curveball. The 12-6 curve.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike
Foul.
two. Into the windup.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now.
Even the umpire was surprised. He was like, "Oh!" He upped up his leg. He was like,
At the plate,
"Oh!"
Michael Holton as he'll get his first opportunity.
Oh man, that's
in this
funny.
one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Man.
Fouled away.
Ooh, foul ball. On, let's strike him out.
Wind up and
Strike out the whole
0-2
side.
pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here.
Struck out the whole
Set
side
to
already.
get his day started, Darren Cortez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things
Starts
turned
out-
around in a hurry.
Starts
No
out
balls and
the-
one strike.
Starts out the pitch already out with his curve.
Missed with the
Slider up.
slider.
Missed
Boy,
it.
that's a
Ball.
great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Come on, get that, get it.
Liner toward right center.
Woo, that was
Into a
nice.
Slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
That was nice.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aldo Nieve.
Designated hitter, Aldo Nieves.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on a nice
slider.
biting slider.
That was outside too. Come on. All right, let's finish this guy. No slider.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Just foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with two strikes, but caught
That
way
was
too
in?
much of the plate.
Wow.
Nice execution by the hitter.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Miguel Almanzar, and here's a ball hit in the air.
got
Rickards
that.
under it. Two down.
All right, be good.
Stepping up now, Geraldo Gil. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. Takes a knee.
Hold on, guys. Let me replace my control. My control's about to die. All right, let's get back into it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
All right.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your...
Got him looking.
Oh my
and
God, this
that'll
guy's
do it.
always
The inning is
surprised.
over. So no
That
runs here
freaking
on a
home base
base hit,
empire is
no errors,
always
and one man left aboard.
surprised.
We'll move on to the bottom of
He's
inning
like,
number
strike
3.
three. He picks up
And
his
we are
leg too. 'Cause
tied,
he's like, I don't want to
0-0.
get hit. He's like, whoa, that was too fast. Oh man.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that
Welcome to the live
hasn't been
stream,
case.
guys. I'm finally talking.
Fastball, and he's
After like
quickly
an
in the low,
hour.
0-2.
After an
So
hour
2
of
pitches in a
not
row
using
on the outside
my
corner for strikes. If
my
he
headset
stays out
because
there,
I just
think
wanted
he
this to
does.
play it.
One thing you don't want to do though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same
Now we're
pitch
playing
three
Road to the
times in a row,
Show. Starting
back to
pitcher
back to back.
for the
I think he might throw it here.
I forgot what was the name of this team.
Into the box now.
I think it's the Bowie Bay Sox.
0 for 1 thus far.
Ferreira.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
Oh
and
my
he's in.
God.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him.
Check him out.
He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Greg Burgos. As he'll
Oh
go
my
after
gosh.
the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
All these guys in the past few weeks, these guys never got a hit on me. Some of these guys just either strike out. They just go
Hit the
hitless.
other way out toward right
That's a
field.
base hit.
In comes Rickard. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Oh
You
my.
hand your batting gloves
I
to
just
the
love
first
that
base
freaking
coach
12-6
right there, and you
curve.
thank your lucky stars.
It's a
That's
nice pitch right
AB.
there.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot
go.
be late right
Oh,
there.
come on, get it,
Right
get it.
in the wheelhouse.
And
There we
a
go.
great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out.
Need that guy to get that.
Leading off
Oh.
the inning, Michael Holton, as they'll look to get
Already in the
something
top of the
going
5th,
here
and we
even
got
this
to
game.
score.
Takes a
And
fastball on the
I don't know how
inside
many hits
corner.
does these guys have. They probably got like 3 or 4 hits. We got we got 1 hit. We got
He's
one.
really getting the better of it
We
now.
have
It's
one
strike
on
2.
the scoreboard.
Man,
And
I
we
know
should have at least
exactly
like a
what
few
this
hits.
guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Holton goes down for the first out in the 5th
All in
inning.
the box.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Darren Cortez as he pops the first.
I'm really
pitch
liking
foul
this
behind the plate.
starting
Hitting hard
pitcher
when lined out
Road
in
to the
his first
show.
at-bat.
Like I'm really liking it. I don't have to hit at all. I just strike out people.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Inside as he might be
Big
trying
old
to set
bucket
him
of
up here
sassy.
1 and 2.
That's how they
The
describe it.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Oh, pop up to me.
Pop-up. Number 27 is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
There we go. A little
Ready
do
for
it.
another
A little do it
chance.
yourself.
Aldo
Right
Piana.
there with the
He'll try
pitcher.
to follow up the double in his last at bat. Big hit right here. Grounded up the first baseline.
I don't even need to use Showtime at all.
And the 0-1.
The ball barely goes
Lifted
to
in the
me.
air to center field. McKenna on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through
We both
this
got
half
3
of the
hits.
inning.
Tied
Last
with
half
3.
of the 5th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Almanzar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate.
I could have been like a closing or reliever if I wanted to. But if I was a reliever, I'll be like playing at least like 1 inning or 2. When you're starting, you play at least like 6 or 8 innings. Sometimes I play like the whole game if I want to, because I'm too nice.
On its way.
Like last game that we played, they took me out because I was too tired.
We see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Here's
pop up in the infield.
Batista is underneath this one.
The shortstop.
Number 2.
I'm telling you, everyone doesn't even have a hit. They're either 0 for 3 or 0 for 2 right now.
So far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you
I was outside too.
Fastball with good location.
I can't see the last pitch I threw, but I could strike this guy out if I want to. Oh, he hit it. I'm gonna strike him out.
Nobody on.
They rely on me. These guys rely on me. I'm like the best pitcher out of the bullpen.
In this situation, but I think
outside. Make a swing.
That one caught a little bit
he
too
caught
much
it.
to the plate.
Another one sent foul.
12-6. My favorite pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Alfredo Ferreira, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far over, even though we're moving into the back
that's my
end of this
favorite
game.
pitch.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Looking to send him packing again.
Strikeout.
And he goes down
Let's get it.
Strikes for the 3rd time.
12-6 strikeout. We've got it.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning,
you already promoted him.
It changes the whole complexion of the inning.
They see the messages.
Big out.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first.
Subscribe to my boy Adam Anthony. He does a lot of blogs,
you can tell
and he makes some good videos. So if you guys want to tune into his vlogs, subscribe to him.
Slider that time.
Yeah, that was really
he's a good
well
YouTuber.
Executed, Matt.
He's on his way of
you think it's fastball
getting some subscribers.
Starts bearing in on your back leg, and
he needs support, bro.
There's nothing much you can do with that.
It's like I need support.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh, strikeout.
One around the shins.
That ball didn't even go in this freaking catcher's glove.
There's number 8, 1 away.
Let's go. Strikeout. Oh, he pops it up. Come on, get it. Oh, come on. You could have got it. We could have finished this inning. This guy, we could have finished the inning, and this guy didn't catch it. He could have died for it at least. I would have dove foul center field. I would have dove for it. Now we got a guy on base. And he's freaking... And he's freaking taking a freaking huge lead. Taking our lead.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitch. Call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really,
I'm watching that guy, man.
Hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then.
Oh, I don't want to hit the guy. I never hit a pitch. Never hit a batter yet.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second.
Let's get to that. Let's go.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man.
It's nice because I get to play at least the whole game.
Try it again.
But I'm always doing defense.
2 on his line thus far.
I was outside.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
I actually got a knuckle curve. That'd be a nice pitch.
From the
Throw a knuckle
windup,
curve.
the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle.
Go, go.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Ah, come on.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base.
Thanks for giving him on
so now
base.
the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Now they gonna sit me down.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That
Gave up
was
a home run.
Nice swing of the bat.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the
Damn.
first base dugout.
Why?
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the face-off, number 63. Only.
It's
Bobby always win.
nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score today. The Bay Sox used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Number 27 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. David Batista closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.
Can you make breakfast?
You've been watching MLB
Can you make
The Show.
breakfast?
After I get out of the shower.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait, what do you want for breakfast?
Eggs.
That's it?
With sausage. Hey, can you make the sausages, the one I eat?
A minor leaguer is assigned
We're gonna get- they gotta look at it.
temporarily to a new role.
When you get the chance to get them up.
How come? I don't want to be a late reliever.
Looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations,
I'm a starter. I don't do anything like that.
This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have.
What? I've been
convictions,
benched?
too.
Come on. This is what I hate. They bench me because they want me to do a reliever. I don't want to do a reliever. I'm not a reliever. They can bench me all I want. Like, come on.
A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field.
Fine, I'll be a reliever.
Show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Look at that. They're putting me as a reliever. I hate being relievers because I don't play that much. I only play at least like 2 or 3 innings if I'm good. But I still got the right amount of stamina, so I could like stay in there for like 3 innings or 4. Damn, man.
Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27.
I gotta get ready. I'm not ready yet. I gotta get ready. I'm not ready yet. I use all my pitches.
Ready once again, Kent is Waldo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season,
At least I got a save.
happen a few times.
That's the only good thing. I got saves.
Overmatched by good pitching.
Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Slider outside. Swings at it. It was foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Albert Esquivel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
I'm trying to make him swing. That's why I'm going outside.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door.
The games go by quicker if I'm actually no, it doesn't, because I'm playing every single game now.
Finished today. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lee Hins with his 4th win.
Unless they, you know, they sim it. They sim like every 2 games. Overall's going up. It's pretty good. I'm playing every game. I am playing every game, but I'm playing as a reliever. Sucks.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for the Bay Sox, number 27.
All right, come on. I can never get that curveball inside. There we go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hiroyuki Yamamoto. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now.
He says, this is one more attack thing. I'm outside.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
It doesn't matter. I'm getting more experience.
Once again, Mark He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drives it out to deep right center field. McKenna is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Gabe Hoffman. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I got like another save,
the
basically.
finish in tonight's game. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning
One
and
inning
never
pitch.
gave the lead back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the face-off, number 27.
We got one guy on base that got up, obviously. Alright, let's hurry this up.
So striding forward now, William Hart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
They put me on with bases loaded.
Flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why
I gotta
they've
strike this
only
guy
been
out.
able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a sudden
Yes.
danger as he strands the possible tying and
Finally.
winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the face-off.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Diaz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road.
Okay, let's go.
Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Oh yeah, today's I think today's Mother's Day in the game.
0-1 count.
So everyone has,
and the pitch.
or
Popped him up. Riggin in foul ground. And he brings it in on a warning track.
all right, let's go.
Into the box now. William Hart. He flew out in his last
Gotta give
at-bat.
all energy we got.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Batista ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble. And
Yeah,
there
get
are 2
strikeouts.
away. Digging in, Carlos Hara. And he needs to make
Guys.
something happen. They're down to their final out here
Guy's
in the ninth.
cold.
No balls and a strike to count.
Strikeout right here.
Has him down to
Slider
the final
outside.
strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Batista has it on to first, and that's your ball game. 5-3, the final score
Yep.
in this afternoon's game.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
That'd be nice.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Let's do this. I don't need power because I'm not really a batter. So it's one of these two right here. Let me do this one. I guess we're going back in the top of the ninth. These are quick games anyway. Oh my God, what the hell? It's foggy.
Number 27.
Come on, come on, come on. All right.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Edgar Rivas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
So foggy.
Down the line at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Oh,
and
man.
that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Dorta is there, one away. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Valencia. He got on top of one and was grounded last time. Right side. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
I tried. The guy was faster than me.
Box, Charles Takahashi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed.
4 people
so
watching. Let's get it.
Their final strike here this afternoon.
Come on, strike him out. No. Why should I be doing that? I should be doing a freaking curve. Chovska's curve. There you go.
Find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the play.
No, come on, swing at least.
He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he
yes.
Strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same.
So we struck out 2 batters in the 9th inning. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, a new batter. Bring me up to Double A already. I'm doing nice.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news.
Fine, they put me back in the starting position. Let's go back to our starting pitcher. We're at top 3. Oh, that's crazy.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this So digging in now, Abraham Espinoza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Great, we're back in the starting position.
So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Here comes another 0-2.
Check him out. Oh,
still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
No, I shouldn't be holding it.
And
it's
this
too early.
The zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count.
Can he make it? He make it?
You could do anything about
it. Almost got it. He almost got that.
Again, he sends it out of play. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops.
I like the way my guy's pitching right now. I like his stance too. The way he just goes in and it puts it down.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, I'm going to give in. I'm going to strike this guy out.
Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I told you, I'll catch him reaching. This guy wants to hit so badly.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
This guy's not going to be able to get me.
Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tucker is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season today.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. We've played an it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Cedeno. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
My cleats. What's wrong with my cleats? My cleats are all orange. I want them to be orange and black.
And the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is fastball.
What?
That misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Just hung in there on that one.
That's crazy.
Struck him out.
Ooh. I love that 12-6 curve.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
We got a run in the second. It's crazy. Almost make him strike. That was me swing. I mean, he swung, but I wanted to miss.
Oh, and this is
there we go.
And missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a
Ugh.
tough pace to keep up, but it looks
Man,
like
also
he has
low.
what it takes to
So
work
close.
deep into this game.
So stepping in, Mike Mendez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
I'm hot. Flaming hot. I'm on fire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dickens waits on it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half.
Yep,
Now
nothing.
batting, Mark Romero. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
About to hit the
And
About to
that's
hit
in
the
there
2-hour
as well,
mark on this
0-2
video.
now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks
Fastball's
that,
not
hey,
that
they can do
fast. It's only
something with that,
93.
but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Micah Benitez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away.
You guys haven't noticed, we're facing the Double-A Yankees right now.
Pitch.
This is their Double-A team.
To lay off the fastball
The
there,
Trenton
but it's 1-2.
Thunder, I think.
Wow, that's
I
a
think, I
tough
don't know.
pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And there's out number 2.
It's easy
Coming
being
to
a
the
pitcher.
plate
It's like
now,
the easiest
number 82.
position to do,
He's back
to be.
in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night.
One of either this or first base. First base is like one of the easiest. Or catcher. Catcher, first base, or pitcher. Doesn't matter what pitcher you be. Starting, reliever, or closer. That's one of the easiest positions to
Wind
be.
up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Abraham Espinoza. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And we're defeating them in their home stadium. Their home, like, they're home and we're away. We're beating them in their home field. It would be disappointing if they don't get a score.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing
Oh my
and a miss,
gosh.
and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he
I'm the
makes
future
throw
Matt
to
Harvey.
first. Martinez is retired.
No one
2
can change my
down now.
number.
Ready for another chance. Kenny Tucker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Rickard is there. And that's the 3rd out. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12.
First 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
The heck?
time up. 0-1 the count. And a step off. Now the pitch. fouled off. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Rodriguez moving in. He's there and records the first down. Striding in once again, Julio Ramirez.
Third baseman, Julio Ramirez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
I want to know who's my #1 viewer. Can you please comment below of who's watching? Because this guy has been there for like so long.
Another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
9 strikeouts in the 5th inning? No way.
Coming to the plate now.
Do I need to slow down?
Mendez.
I think I need to slow down.
Delivery to him on the way.
I'm not gonna hold it. I always hold it at the last pitch.
Corner.
So I'm just gonna press it.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey,
I'm just gonna press it.
Needs to check themselves right now.
Oh my gosh.
Had a fastball to end the inning.
How am I doing this good?
He's retired to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Mark Romero. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch
right in
him
the
out
corner.
Again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes.
I don't walk
and
anyone.
He's making these hitters swing the bat.
Unless I'm told to intentionally walk someone, I'll walk them. That's the only time I'll walk someone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This guy is really.
I'm not even tied. Am I even tied yet?
He's just playing good
I still got
old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
They need me to play every game.
So the lineup
I
flips
can't.
over and digging in. Abraham Espinoza is hoping to avoid
I
the
picked
hat trick.
a good amount of pitches. Every time when I even try to start a starting pitcher road to the show,
So I'm not surprised to see him.
I always pick the wrong combination of pitches, and I always get a lot of hits.
Down the third baseline.
But here I picked a fastball, slider, and a 12-stick curve. And those are some good combinations.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready for another shot now. Luis Martinez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Wait, what is it? Oh my God, are you serious?
To start the at-bat.
Don't talk. Oh, I'll be calm down.
And the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Luis Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And
Oh my
that'll
gosh.
put an end to the inning. So stepping in, Daniel Cedeno. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Throwing it right in the spots that he hits.
1-0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell you.
Daniel Cedeno becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Third baseman, Julio Ramirez.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper.
What the hell?
And he'll reach first safely.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated.
I gave up my one hit.
Unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Wait, that's still. Wait, that still counts. It's still counting as no hits. It's just we have one error.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ramirez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third.
Oh my freaking God.
And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with one out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th?
Well, I wish I can go back
around
and
you look up that
do that again.
You see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rickard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job.
I was trying so hard to get a no-hitter, and then they take me out the 9th inning.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 27 earns win number 7 on the season with 15 strikeouts. Sergio Pineda struggled and gets the loss after giving
my
up
pitcher
6 earned.
is the player of the game.
That'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of
8
MLB
innings
The
pitched,
Show.
15 strikeouts. I get one hit allowed.
ShowNation.com.
I was trying not to do that. All right, we already hit the 2 hour mark. All right, so we need to do bullpen. All right, we did that. Let's see. I don't know. I already got the control of this. We need to go for the lowest one, which is this one.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Yeah, I already done that with my first base.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
We're away this time. Where's my sandals? Yeah, my sandals, because my floor is cold.
Time for minor league.
They're playing the
Ian Ojeda, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's... no decision in all three. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I feel like the
Chance
porch
now
is
to
like
take
it's a
look at how
double
the
A
home team lines
Mets
up in
team.
this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Rickard will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in playing reasonably well. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. One inning in the books.
Let's get this going.
Eric Vick.
First strikeout.
5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Down baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Let's go.
And he missed with it.
So
It's
close.
1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Because he's obviously sleeping.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Jesse Chipre. First 2 men in the inning of both guns. Down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Dickens right there.
Let's try to get.
Throw on to first. Gets
We
him.
can't. We can't get it. Okay, we get the
so
no hitter.
Runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Because they got one hit on the
Leading
side.
off the inning, Michael Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here. Favorable call in there for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job.
Try to catch him with 3 12-6 curveballs.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already.
4 strikeouts in the third.
Out.
It's crazy.
So coming to the plate, Luis Velasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit to short. Dickens comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Our ball's getting higher as we
Now
play.
at the plate, Greg Baker. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Boom.
McKenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Damon Boykin.
4-0 in the fourth inning
No strikes.
already.
Now the 1-0. And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice
That hit my
hustle.
leg.
Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher.
That hit my leg.
There's not much
No
you
one's
can
gonna
do
check
right
up on
there. You
me?
make a pretty good
They
pitch,
think I'm
and the next
good?
thing you know, you have a leadoff
Watch I
single
give up
on
mad
the
hits because of my
infield
leg.
ball.
Watch.
Stepping in now, Lamont Malloy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
It's my leg, man.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Rodriguez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Settling in now, Eric Beck.
Scat just messed.
Back after
That-
striking out his last time
They got me
up.
in.
No
They got
balls
me
and
in
1
this mess.
strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Why?
Stepping in, Harper Figueroa. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
What made you change your mind?
Lifted down the line in
I didn't
left.
say you was.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his
I guess
shoulders.
I have to
Side
end the live
retired.
stream at some point
Back-to-back.
to make breakfast, and you know I'll just
Leading
record.
off the inning.
Well, let's do like
Chipre.
one more game after
They'll
this,
need him
and then
to
I'll
get
eat
something
breakfast.
going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter
Or I might
the
eat
middle
after
innings. It's
this.
about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKenna on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Michael Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodriguez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
All right, 2 outs already.
Stepping
Gotta
in
get this
and
guy
ready
out.
for another shot.
Get to the
Luis
6th inning.
Velasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I wonder how many strikers I got.
A 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Baker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pulled high in the air.
Oh my God,
out to left
almost thought that was a
field.
home run.
Rodriguez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Almost.
Digging in and looking for more, Lamont Malloy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't
come on.
fighting.
There we go.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full.
Already in the 7th.
Ready for another shot now. Dominic Smith. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
I wish I had like a montage. So I could
Trying
show
to send him
every
packing for
person
the
I struck
second
out.
time. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another chance? Eric Vick is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Way
Guys,
behind that pitch.
freaking
It's
blowing up
0-1.
my thing. Do I need to throw offline?
Sent on the ground out to second.
I think I need to.
Dorta fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Harper Figueroa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Chipre. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he
out
hasn't
of
walked
the
anyone
box.
either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Michael Morales.
What?
Fastball here as he'll take a look at
in.
1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. It's on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first and
I guess I got it.
out.
I stay in my little circle.
Riding in once again, Luis Velasquez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. This is flared out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Baker. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Digging in once again, Damon Boykin. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little.
Yes.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I was so nervous. I was like, okay, that's gonna be a home run. It's not. All the way up.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's
Shutting
not
out
messing
everyone.
around, trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in
got
the
this.
zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lamont Malloy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I'm out of energy.
Now the
I'm just throwing
1-1
anything.
pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
End it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
He makes the catch, and they have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 27 earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Ian Ojeda was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it for
Alright, that was the last game. So I'm gonna end the live stream right here, because you know I'm gonna eat breakfast. Thank you guys for watching my live stream. I truly appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to my boy Adam Anthony, and then subscribe to me if you're a new viewer. Hit the notification bell so you guys will know when your boy goes live. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.